Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Living. Today I'm gonna go over my summer crops, or the crops I plan to grow in the summer. We already did the spring version of it, now is the summer version of it, and then eventually the fall version of it. But that one will take a while because probably it'll be around the same things I grow for spring, I assume. Either way, let's get started. Okay, so I organize the seeds in some kind of order, really just putting the things that were the same together, and then we're going to talk about it. So the first thing I have is the early Sungalow sweet corn. I plan on planting all of this, hoping for the best, and I get a decent. I don't assume I'm going to get a whole year supply of corn because one, I don't have the space, and two, yeah, I don't have the space. Here I have shallots. My idea with this is after I pull the garlic out of my green stalks to plant this one per pocket, and hopefully they have enough time to produce and mature, which they should if everything goes right. Now starting with our peppers. We have the red Maracani. Every single video of people that have seen that grown it love it. It's supposed to be like a big, thick, wow, sweet, tasty pepper. So if everything goes right, I plan on making paprika out of this pepper. Cayenne. Cayenne is my favorite spice to work with. And the fact that these are purple cayenne peppers, I thought it was really cool. I would love to have purple cayenne powder. I just think it will be pretty. We have serranos, which are a spicy pepper. Yeah. And then jalapeno. These are supposed to be grandes jalapeno. I love stuffed jalapenos, so these will be a great thing to have. Habanada peppers. These are habaneros without the spice. And my husband loves to eat sweet peppers raw. I cannot relate. I am not that person. So I thought this would be a fun thing to make for him and see if he likes them. Moving up to cucumbers, we have the silver slicer cucumber. Everyone raves about this cucumber, saying it's the best, so I'm gonna give it a try. But to be honest, we'll see. I've tried to grow cucumbers in all my gardens together with melons and squash, and I just suck. Something about them and me does not mix, so I will try again. Hoping for a better result. This one, as you can see, is open because I've tried and it did not work. This one is the Armenian cucumber, which is technically a melon, but people treat it as a cucumber. And I hope to try and grow it this season, but we'll see. Tomatoes. I am good growing tomatoes, so that's one thing I'm looking forward to. We have the Brandywine, which I think I grew this tomato. This is sealed, so I'm not sure, but it's good. I like tomatoes. Pineapple tomatoes. Some people say this is very sweet. I love sweet tomatoes. I'm actually going to be talking about my favorite tomato here in a second. We have the Sunrise Bumblebee. Apparently it's a very sweet tasting tomato that even the people that say they don't like to eat raw tomatoes eat it. And now this one is my favorite tomato. It's the Dr. Witch's white cheese, witches, yellow tomato. It's really like fruit to me. It's so sweet, it's so tender. The skin is not tough. I love it. I cannot wait to have a BLT. I am salivating. I'm tearing up because I cannot wait to have a sandwich in the summer with these tomato slices with them. Oh, cannot wait. Oh, so excited. Then we have the 3 paste tomatoes I plan to use mostly to use my tomato products. Now, I'm gonna have a bunch of other tomatoes that are probably gonna turn into tomatoes products too, but these are the main contenders for those, the ones I'm growing specifically for that. And I plan on doing marinara sauce. I know some people do spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce, pizza sauce, tomato paste. I just do marinara sauce and use it for everything. Lasagna, spaghetti, pizza, anything you can think of tomato sauce. I do one type of tomato sauce and that's it. I don't kill myself with other stuff. We have Lufagor. This will be my first time growing them and I'm actually so excited. I hope, I pray I have a good year so then I don't have to buy them. We have dill. My plan for this is just to throw it in the floor, see if it grows. If you saw my spring collection of what I plan to grow, some of the flour mix have dill in it, so I might not need to use this. But honestly, I don't know. Oh, sell for 2022. Actually, they're not that old seeds, so I can still put them away. That was a start for the flowers. We have nasturtium. I have a little bit of seeds, so I'm probably gonna have to save seeds this year from them. A lot of people grow them when it comes near the pumpkins to the cherry squash bugs and then the tomatoes and stuff. I just plan on sprinkling it around my garden and hope it does something against bugs. Apparently squash bugs in Pennsylvania are really bad, so I'm a little worried about that. We have sunflowers. I love sunflowers. They're my favorite flowers. But when I grew sunflowers in California, they attract so many pests, and that was annoying. But at the same time, it was kind of good because they acted like a trap crop for me. But yeah, they were always full of ants and slugs for some reason, which I found kind of weird, but I was never able to cut them and bring them out in my house because they were so full of bugs. So we'll see how they do this year. Marigold, which is another one that is supposed to be a very big deterrent of pests, especially if grown next to tomatoes, so I plan on doing that. California Poppy Mix is another one I plan to just throw in the ground. Clover, to be honest, I'm not sure why I have this one here. I think I want to use this as a cover crop. So this should be technically my fall season. We have dahlias. I love flowers. I think what I plan on doing is hopefully get a portion of my garden, maybe where the chickens were grazing, or part of my bed, and dedicate to dahlias because they look so beautiful. And then I can have cut flowers to bring home all throughout the season. Going over to herbs. We have oregano. It's my favorite herb. I do not like cilantro. I don't love parsley. But oregano, I will put on everything. We have holy tulsi basil. Everybody apparently loves this basil, so I want to give it a try and see if I love it too. We have the basic Genovese basil that you use in Italian cooking. So chamomile. My husband is a tea lover. I'm a tea enthusiast. I drink tea when I'm sick. So I want to try and grow these ones, but the seeds are so tiny. Rosemary. As you can see, this one is one that I've grown before. Does it even have seeds inside? Yep, yes it does. Because I use rosemary when I make steaks, actually. This is the only bean I have for the summer, and is the Chinese long beans. They look cool. They're purple. Yeah. Going into the melons, I have the tiger melon. The ones that you see in these little envelopes, usually I got them from seed swaps. So yeah, tiger melon. I've tried to grow it, didn't work out. So I'm gonna try again. Supposed to be a good sweet melon. We have the queen ants, and I'm debating if I want to grow these because apparently they're pocket size, so they're very small. And the point of these melons is that they're very fragrant. But if I cannot eat them, I don't care how fragrant you are. I don't know. Still debating about it. Sugar baby watermelon. I'm not a lover of watermelon, but my husband is. We have cantaloupes, and then that is my mother. I'll pause this. Okay, we're back. I believe I finished talking about the Helleborus cantaloupe, cantaloupe, whatever. And then the Melongalia. I think this is a honeydew or a cantaloupe. Another melon. Now going into the squashes slash pumpkin. We have first the Zucchina rampicante. This one is one I plan on growing on the trellis next to the squashes. Hopefully it'll grow well. I'm hoping I'll have a good zucchini squash year, even though supposedly there's very bad squash bugs in Pennsylvania. I've never grown them in my garden, so hopefully it's not gonna be so bad. And even if it is, that one is supposed to be resistant to bugs, so we'll see. I will plant a couple varieties. I can never say that word. Whatever. Varieties. I can hear my husband laughing at me from upstairs. Then we have the sugar pumpkin. To be honest, I don't love pumpkins. Anything pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, not really my thing. But my husband loves pumpkin seeds, and I will do like pumpkin tres leches cake, which is eatable. So I plan on doing that. Plus pumpkins tend to be anti-parasitic, I think is what they are, to animals, and I will gladly feed them to my chickens. We have butternut squash, which I believe is a winter variety. So we'll see if I'm able to have the plant live for long. More for summer, we have the Italian stripe and the white scallop. This one just looks so cute. They look like a flower, a little teapot. I hope I am able to get some of them. They're supposed to be very prolific. We have the spaghetti squash, which is another winter squash, which I hope, together with the candy roaster. This one is supposed to be a very sweet squash. So we'll see. I pray, I hope the squash bugs give me 1 year of good squash, which is funny because I've never really eaten squash just every day. But I found out I love zucchini bread, and I do like roasted squash. So I hope to grow them and have some for the winter season. But we'll see what Pennsylvania will do to me. And that is all I have for the summer. If you have grown any of these varieties, please let me know how they work for you. If you're within my same growing season, let me know what do you do against squash or against other pests. Like I said, this is my first of probably 2 more seasons I'll have here before we have to move again due to the military, but that's how life works. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.